Welcome to Factory TV here at StartupCon 2016. I'm very pleased now to have Ben Towers next to me, a very young entrepreneur, 18 years old, who started his first company at 11 years old. Ben, what was your motivation to found your first company?
It was basically just for the drive for wanting to start in business, and it was like a family friend said, "Can you build me a website?" I was 11, and I thought I'll give it a go, get paid £50. It'd be a good little experience. So I did that. Just gave me the money, and I was like, "Oh, this is really good." And so I'm thinking, how can I get more money? And so at the start, I wasn't really thinking of it as a business. It was a lot more of just making a bit of money and being happy. But then over time, that grew into the company. When I was about 13 years old, it really became into like my business.
Who helped you a lot and to get through with it?
It's a bit weird for me because both my parents have both got jobs. They're quite sceptical when it comes to making sort of hard decisions or risks and things like that. You know, for them, they're quite secure in the way they work. And so for me, it was very on my own back, researching online, what should I do, how should I do it? And over time, I learned I made mistakes, I did things right, and I just sort of had to learn myself. But then I've also had a few different people like my accountant and lawyer and people like that who have sort of given me advice and helped me along the way.
Would you say you rather benefit from being a very young founder, or is it sometimes harder to convince business people sometimes?
I think when I first started, it was harder because people think, young entrepreneur, is it going to work? Is it not? Am I going to trust them to do my marketing or website? Is it going to be any good? But I worked out actually, if I market myself as being good, you don't say to somebody the negatives. You always say, here's the positives of me being young. You know, I've got fresh ideas, new to the industry. People then start to go, well, actually, that could benefit me. So I think when I was marketing it as a way which people might not like it, then it started to hold me back. But when I really said, actually, this is who I am, take it or leave it, I've then really benefited the company.
Okay. What does a typical day look like in the life of Ben Towers?
So I'm not really a morning person, so I get up probably about 8 o'clock, get into the office about 9:30. Normally use that time to catch up on emails, chat to the team, go through any sort of campaigns and stuff we've got going on. And after that, it's different every day, basically. So sometimes I'll be at an event doing a talk, other times I have client meetings, supplier meetings, job interviews, just sitting at the office catching up on emails and work. So every day is different, but for me, I like that because I can't sit in an office all day just typing on a computer. I just get absolutely bored, and it's just not for me.
Yeah.
So being able to have that variety, I really do enjoy it.
Great. So you're going to be on stage later. You're going to talk about young founders. What are you going to tell the people?
I think for me, it's about getting the message across that if you are young, don't hold back. Just start. Don't sort of think, oh, I'll do it after I finish university or after I've done this, or after I've done that, because the more you wait, the more time you've got somebody else to copy you. But then for the entrepreneurs in the audience who are a bit more established or a bit older, I just want to sort of tell them actually that they can trust young people in business. And if they want to buy something from a young person, don't sort of think, don't look at the negatives, always think how they can benefit your company.
Here at StartupCon, could you give the startups that are here any good advice for founding?
I'd say too often startups try to think like big corporates, big businesses, and where that problems occur with that is you try to make committees for every single decision, or you become very slow. But what makes a startup special is how quick you can make decisions. You can literally wake up in the morning and like that, you've changed your idea, you've changed how you're going to approach it, but for the better. And so I'd say to startups, really remember the fact you're a startup. Don't let it sort of be negative, be positive about it, and let it help you make quick decisions and thinking on the block and stay ahead of the game.
Great. Well, thank you very much for the interview, and have a lot of fun here at StartupCon.
Thank you.